supposed to rain. It was, but we had a cap in place, and basically what that cap is a layer of warm air in the atmosphere that keeps pretty much a lid on things. Well, now that cap is beginning to erode a little bit, and these thunderstorms are beginning to sense that instability in the atmosphere, and we're seeing large eruptions now of some thunderstorms, again, down in Wharton and Fort Bend counties, as well as northwest Harris County. So once again, as you make your way out the Katy Freeway from the West Loop, or if you're headed out 290 towards Jersey Village, that's where you're going to run into that very strong thunderstorm, which may, in fact, go severe over the course of the next couple of minutes. So let me clear that off, and let me zoom on in here just a little bit and give you guys a closer look at that particular cell. So there you go. There is Hedwig Village right there. So I'll see if I can draw on this here. So just bear with me 1 second. So there's Mission Bend down here, and you can see the linear nature of this particular cell once again beginning to develop. Now, this is a radar loop over the past hour, and you'll notice that over the past hour, this particular cell has not moved very much at all. It has not moved north, it hasn't moved south, it hasn't really moved east or west. It has just developed and is now sitting over the exact same areas. And this is one of the things that we feared a lot about as we head into the evening hours tonight, and that is these training thunderstorms that are going to be dropping as much as 2, 3, maybe even 4 inches of rain per hour. And this is where our flood threat is glue of severe thunderstorm warnings currently in effect. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center actually says that there is a 40% chance that they are going to issue a severe thunderstorm watch for the Houston area over the course of the next couple of hours. And you can see why we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings out here, not necessarily in our viewing area, but just to the west. And all of this is slowly developing and slowly moving in our general direction. Okay, so sorry, we're just getting a cue there off camera. But so I want to point out a couple of other things here. This is going to be El Campo. Let me zoom down into this particular region. And there you go, El Campo. This is going to be getting down into the Wharton County area, so there's that severe thunderstorm warning there. This one getting out to the south of Garwood and to the east of Providence City. This is moving on to the north, and look at that. There's a pretty good hail core within that as well as this continues to drift on off towards the north. So all those areas out to the west of Houston right now are seeing the brunt of it, as well as northwest Harris County. So let's go ahead, if you're just joining us, getting back here inside Harris County. Let me check the National Weather Service here just a second. So there you go. So this is just in from the National Weather Service. Randy, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Randy, some of my producers here and managers off camera, they've just issued a severe thunderstorm watch, and this is going to be for Austin, Brazos, Burleson, Colorado, Fort Bend, Grimes, Harris. So basically most of southeast Texas. So if we can go ahead and update our web article, we'll get that done. So what I'm telling my managers off camera is that we've just had a brand new severe thunderstorm watch in effect issued for Austin, Brazos, Burleson, Colorado, Fort Bend, Grimes, Harris, Jackson, Liberty, Montgomery, Polk, San Jacinto, Trinity, Walker, Waller, Washington, and Wharton counties, and that is until 1 o'clock. So basically the entire southeast Texas area has just been placed under that severe thunderstorm watch. And the reason why, clearly we've got some very, very strong thunderstorms once again developing here over northwest Harris County. So I-10 going to be a complete mess on your way home from the downtown area. As you make your way up towards the North Freeway, perhaps you're headed towards the Spring and the Woodlands area, these storms continue to back build a little bit off to the north and east. So if you're out there towards Bush Intercontinental Airport, if you have a flight this evening, you may want to be watching this storm very carefully as it continues to build in that particular direction. Just getting ready to cross over the Hardy Toll Road, which is right there. You've got the North Freeway, which is right here. But most of that action is going to be along the Northwest Belt, out along the Katy Freeway, 290, and most areas inside the Beltway there on the northwest side of town. So let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit tighter and see exactly what pops up. Whoops, not that tight. And this is going to be out towards the Acres Homes area, north of Hedwig Village, into the Attucks area, just to the east and southeast of Copperfield. Now, once again, not a severe warning on this, but I suspect one will be coming here pretty quickly. And the primary threat with this particular cell is going to be some large hail and some strong winds, and obviously lots and lots of cloud-to-ground lightning with this particular cell. Now, as we head into the overnight hours, these training thunderstorms that continue to build up in a very cold atmosphere are going to be dropping copious amounts of rain. We're talking generally 2, 3, maybe even 4 inches of rain per hour. And those are the kind of rain rates that we saw on Tuesday that put a lot of homes, a lot of water inside homes up in the Kingwood area as well as down into Fort Bend County. So not necessarily saying those same neighborhoods are going to be hit, but the possibility exists tonight that we could see small stream, river, and bayou flooding that could inundate some area homes. So we're going to watch this very closely as we head into the overnight hours. And as I expand the view here a little bit, you can see how things are now beginning to fill in to the south of Katy and to the north of Sugar Land. So most of the flooding that we saw on Tuesday occurred to the south of Sugar Land and getting up into the Kingwood, Atascocita, and Humble area. Now where we're seeing that heavy rain develop is just to the north and west of Sugar Land, to the west and southwest of Kingwood. So Kingwood, we know that you're very concerned up there near Lake Houston. We're going to watch you guys very closely. We're also going to watch the area down here in Fort Bend County very closely as well, an area that get hit hard. Right now, the heaviest of the rain stretches from Jersey Village all the way back down towards Needville. All right, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to get caught up here on some of the latest computer models. We'll have a full update coming up here in about the next 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see you then.